to. Call it cheating, call it whatever. Well, it's not cheating at all, but I'm going to buy gun jam. I'm going to jam all of their guns.
Hex, gun jam, block, guns and enemies gun, preventing them from firing until the jam is cleared. Tech voids 35, cross button by item, circle button back.
Caring about that number, seriously. Wasted too long on this fucking stupid ass mission. It's got to be a way out. That's not it, is it? Oh, right, so we're in like the second room. Just trying to break away from these guys. Well, it looks like there's pretty much nowhere to go. Sadly, I'm being serious. Where in the fuck do we go? Let's see if I need more alcohol. Bit early.
Tech gun jam, acquired gems and enemies gun, preventing them from firing until the gem is cleared. Circle button back. Guys, honestly, this mission's been a bit of a pain in the arse, especially when the game crashed like it often seems to do. So we came into a room, we got through it, went through security things, and then went into like the second room after opening the doors to go in there. That room's basically empty. We armed a few traps. And we must have missed something because, think about it, right? Why would there be a route to go this way? There was no escape. There's got to be something in the ceiling. It's not this. There we go. Perfect. Let's just hope that we really seriously do not get blown to shit and destroyed by these fucking steamy burnt things. Now through here, surely. And for more difficult one with a win. Halo's not working. How the fucking hell do you get through this? You've got to be joking. Well, this is really annoying because the wind seems to blow us back every bloody time. Try to go through. Where is the only one? On the floor or the sea. This isn't easy at all. Oh no, don't fuck up the drive. I've only just collected the bastard parcel.
fuck? Really, this is getting a bit frustrating. There we go. You got the top of it. You sort of barge your way through. Oh shit! Oh. Fucking hell! This ain't easy at all. This fucking mission's the worst. Right. So we're out here. We're out the way of the wind. We're getting smashed up. And we're almost dead. Go here. And I'm guessing you can lower. How in the fuck do you get past that? Great. This is gonna be the death of my fucking drone. This wind is annoying. It'll be an absolute understatement. Now we need to get to that side. We got to the corner. Guess we're halfway there, but game's a mistake. Well, this mission is. What happened to simple shootouts? Maybe we could try something else. Shit. I'm still gonna get fucked up, ain't I? Oh yes, we've done it. You know what, people? Even though we're like one knock from death, we might be able to do this. Now, are we going up or are we going down perhaps? We really can't take even one batch with this drone. This drone's fully, royally fucked. Now all we need to do we're in silo 1. That's where we came from. So let's try here. Oh my gosh, we might actually complete this, even though the drone's burning. We're almost absolutely fucked. Right, people. Let's fucking do this. Please don't fuck us up now. Right. How do we drop this thing exactly? R1.
Yes! There goes Albion's Global Information Center. How about we let the people of Southwark know? I have an idea.
Oh, fuck for that, we've done it. We've actually fucking done it. Let's get out of here. The mission took the piss.
Honestly, if I did more missions rather than just recruiting lots of people to the point where I can only have like 2 more, I'd be quite far into this. So, yeah. Stand standing alright, people. We did it. Alright, but we've won over this whole borough. I'll take points on show too.
Ha! Everyone in this bloody borough saw that. They'll rise up for sure.
Add this to
Yeah,
everything else you've done in
yeah.
Southwark. The people are going to back you dead sec. And so am I. You can call on me if you think I can be of help.
Do you
Anytime.
want to join?
Cheers.
Pleasure. Don't be surprised if we ask you for help in return one day.
I think we've got room for her to join.
Fucking brilliant.
The news that Albion's Global Operations Center is out of commission is bound to get people thinking that things are on the outs for Albion. You did well.
Cheers.
Anyone looking to make a little money? Come on and place your bet.
It's automatically recruited her, guys. Which means, hopefully, no one off my list is deleted, because that would be an absolute piss take. Let's have a look. New operative, where is she at? Here we go. Oh, it's a lad, anarchist. Bandana and truncheon and smoke grenade. Basically got all them things anyway. Ah, he doesn't seem too bad, does he? As long as I ain't lost no one here. And I might have. I should have took a picture before or some shit. Quite feel like getting him in the team. The team is now fucking massive.
Hey, Princess. Just wanted to hear your voice.
Oh, this is new. Do they train you to be romantic?
In a sense. Look, I might be wrong, but I feel a little
Jelly
paranoid over
Bricks
here.
in Battery
I
or
thought
Block
the
has
Nexus
to
office was a
for
great
immediate
promotion.
release in 2021.
It is.
Urbanized
But
Tomorrow
look,
Inc. was charged with
let me
developing
go
the
somewhere
Brixton
quiet.
Battery or Block. Beauty's vision for the project was nothing less than a complex for modern living and keeping with the best practices of global hubs for
this is
urban
better.
innovation.
Yeah,
We
look,
see an
some
extraordinary
of the lads
opportunity to
disappear.
harness the
They might
best
be
in
off
talent and
someplace better,
innovation the city has to
I
offer
know
and
what we
partner
usually
it with
do.
all 3
Yeah,
levels of government
I
and the
think you're
citizenry to
paranoid.
create a thriving
Look,
high-tech community right
promoted
here
there,
in the
stop
heart of
worrying.
London, said Alice
you might
Merrick,
be-
head of
There's a transcript if anyone wants to read that shit. Get dragged down the side.
Well, they held my attention, I'll say that. Now, Bagley, a little help here?
Oh no, he's off his fucking lid for sure. Allegedly, his shadowy cabal is headquartered at a nearby Albion field office. Might be worth investigating regardless.
All right then, let's get debunking.
Someone tag. What is it? Fucking shut up for a second. Alright, people, what have we got now? Just gotta get this magician.
map
fuck.
L2 the
Gotta
UD.
destroy an Albion weapons. Actually, the way I'm feeling after that mission, I could just shoot the loss of them. I wonder if I shot and hospitalised every Albion member. Should go help our cause?
Why you? Come on over. Let's have a chat.
We need a car. We need to change our backpack as well.
Hello and welcome back to The Upload. In this episode, we're talking about CTOS 3.0, the city operating system that's now powering all of London. For those of you who need reminding, as if anyone does at this point, CTOS was first used in Chicago in 2014 and then San Francisco in 2017 before coming here to London. And every time it's been rolled out, it's been pretty much...
We can sort the guy's backpack out.
Shop outerwear.
And we have a few grand. As long as that shopaholic woman we've got on the team don't go and spend it all.
Fourth.
Alright, pretty much all these bags are in.
Fourth cross button.
So it might be Union Jack.
Fourth cross button equip back circle button.
Hello and welcome back to The Upload. In this episode, we're talking about CTOS 3.0, the city operating system that's now powering all of London. For those of you who need reminding, as if anyone does at this point, CTOS was first used in Chicago in 2014 and then San Francisco in 2017 before coming here to London. And every time it's been rolled out, it's been pretty much an unmitigated disaster.
For those of you who are listening who are lucky enough not to be here in London's chaotic scenes, it's worth remembering that the telecoms tower is now owned by Bloom. The tower looms over northwest London. It's always been a communications hub, acting as part of the UK's television and communications network, although there's been some secrecy around its use, and now that Bloom owns it, it's only even more secret.
Yeah, now everything that's part of Bloom's city surveillance operation is run through the telecoms tower. And I have to say, it looks completely ridiculous. It's got that silly crown thing at the top and all the blue light.
What's that even about? What does it do? I don't see that there's any purpose to that at all.
It's a blight on the skyline, if you ask me, and it's become the main point of control for millions of people. The System Network and Bagley are both operated and streamed from there too.
And don't forget about the self-driving cars too.
I always thought they were just running on their own.
No, CTOS is the big control system behind the cars. There was a point back in the earliest days of self-driving car technology that they operated by themselves. They used to use a series of sensors to see the world around them. Radar, for instance, would look far off into the distance, while LiDAR would detect objects nearby. And while these cars still use some of this technology, Bloom CTOS and its detailed maps and data that it has on London really makes Bloom be able to take control of it. And CTOS can take control of your car if you're parked incorrectly. It's no surprise that it was made mandatory to have a self-driving car.
The system is so bad though, it's so annoying. Whenever I try to use one of the shareable self-driving cars, I always find myself stuck in traffic jams or roadblocks. Not to mention the accidents. I've heard so many stories of cars shunting into the back of others. I think they're worse than human drivers sometimes.
The technology was meant to make things better, but Bloom has made it so bad that it just makes London even more chaotic than it was before. I'm giving up on the cars. I'm only using the bikes, which are not self-driving at the moment, at least. And don't even get me started on the data. Everything that Bloom sees...
Don't get me wrong, I've got a hack at site person already. Probably a few. He's a drone man. Shopaholic is the blonde one in the corner. And her, she's
Your movements around the city and the self-driving cars is collected and feeds back into its big information control system.
Oh, not you and Bloom and Privacy again. You're a broken record.
Not a broken record.
Right, guys, on to the next one. Here we go. Fade.